Joining me in studio is Dr. George Herring from the Department of Marine Sciences at the University of British Columbia. He recently published a study in the Journal of Aquatic Life and Science that has some residents of the Okanagan up in arms. Hello, Mr. Herring. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Thank you for having me on your program.
So tell us a little bit about your controversial study.
Well, the study is one that we have been working on for the last 10 years out of the University of British Columbia, and the sole purpose of the study was to investigate the Lake Okanagan and come to some conclusion as to whether or not the Ogopogo exists in Lake Okanagan, and we can...
So for those that don't know, the Ogopogo is...
The Ogopogo is the name of a fictional, mythical sort of creature that people have believed to have been living in Lake Okanagan.
Yes, the friendly monster of the lake.
Yes. We have come to the conclusion after spending, as I said, 10 years working on this, that there is absolutely no Ogopogo living in Lake Okanagan.
So where do you think it went?
I'm sorry?
So where do you think it went?
No, this is not an issue of it went somewhere else. This is proving that it not exist at all within the lake.
Okay, so it is possible that it could be living somewhere else, like the Shuswap.
No, the point of the whole study was that it does not exist at all, nor did it ever did.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is that your science has suggested it could be alive somewhere else.
The science doesn't suggest anything. The science proves that it does not exist at all within Lake Okanagan.
I think this is semantics. But let's move on to the actual science involved in your study. What did you do?
Well, we used every scientific method that there was available to us, which is obviously using different methods to look for the Ogopogo.
Okay, so you were using the science of looking?
Well, yes, that is the simple explanation, simplified way of saying it, but we used a lot of, obviously scientific research and
Okay, so I'm assuming that you were using sonar or...
Yes, absolutely. Sonar was definitely part of our search. And
was that pretty much it?
No, the sonar was one very, specific element of our search. We used GPS tracking.
Okay, so maybe some aerial photography,
absolutely, yes,
infrared temperature searching.
Yes, and teams of divers
dragging
over
nets,
the last
depth charges, skip search techniques. Have you used the military?
No, this was not a military study.
So you didn't use that?
No, we simply just used every sort of scientific tool that was available to us to look for it, and we can conclusively say that the Ogopogo, simply because we spent 10 years using every technique to look, does not exist.
Did you drain the lake?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Did you get that water out of there and take a good look?
Well, no, we didn't, because this obviously would be physically impossible.
Okay, you used some things and you...
No, we used everything that we could possibly...
But draining the lake. Okay, so there's a chance that it's not there, possibly it's moved somewhere else.
I would say that there is a 99.999% chance that the Ogopogo does not exist.
Exactly, so there's still a chance.
Well, not realistically, no. This is not something...
So what do you think this is going to do to tourism in the area?
Well, I don't think that it will affect it that much. I can't imagine that everybody goes to the Lake Okanagan simply to see a glimpse of something that does not exist.
I don't know why else you'd go.
Well, it's a wonderful lake where people enjoy the summer activities and boating and skidoing.
Okay, so what you're saying is that for people that are interested, enthusiasts of the Ogopogo, they should check out the Shuswap or some of the other larger lakes in the interior.
No, I didn't say that at all.
That's just what I inferred. Okay, well, this was Dr. George Herring, who is joining us from the Department of Marine Sciences at the University of British Columbia, who has come up with the interesting theory that the Ogopogo has now shifted locations from the Lake Okanagan to either the Shuswap or another large interior lake. Thank you so much, Mr. Herring.
Okay, but you used the word theory.
Thank you so much, Mr. Herring. Do you know what lake the Ogopogo has moved to? If so, we'd like to hear from you. Call us on our listener feedback line at 1-877-563-2442 or 1-877-JOE-CHIC.